Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I'm very glad indeed on behalf of our panel to welcome Professor Gandour and the delegation of the government of Sudan that is leading, and Yasir Rahman and the delegation of the SPLM North that he is leading. As a panel, we are indeed very, very glad that both delegations agreed that we should meet here in Addis Ababa to resume the negotiations on the two areas, South Kordofan and Blue Nile. It certainly is our view as a panel that this is a very important get-together to produce an outcome which is acceptable to both parties, which would address this very urgent matter of peace and security and all the necessary arrangements relating to these two areas. We have no doubt, of course, that the people in both areas and in Sudan generally are very keen that there must be peace and all of the necessary arrangements which make certain that that is a peace which is durable and a peace that produces positive results in terms of the lives of the people. I'm sure, as both delegations know, this is a continuation of a process that's been going on for a long time. And at some point, there was an agreement between the two sides, a framework agreement, and subsequent to that, both the African Union and the United Nations said it was need to resume negotiations using that original agreement as a basis of the negotiations. And so indeed we, as a panel, we are obliged to follow that particular route, and I'm quite sure that both sides are of the same mind. We would like really that, as I'm saying, clearly in the interest of the people that you represent, that indeed these negotiations this time produce the kind of results that is expected. And in this regard, I must really emphasize that this is a matter of interest not only to yourselves as Sudanese, but clearly from all of the communications we get, a matter of great interest to the rest of our continent and a matter of great interest to the rest of the world. And I'm sure you will see during the course of our discussions here that even the envoys, special envoys from other parts of the world will be with us because indeed of this commitment, this very great interest that this matter must be addressed and addressed successfully and urgently. And indeed they will be with us because they themselves are keen to see what they can contribute towards producing the positive outcome that is necessary. We've had a short interaction with the leaders of both delegations about these matters, and we're really very, very pleased with the spirit that has been demonstrated by both sides of a commitment to this process, of this commitment coming to the process with an open mind with a view to getting a decision, a resolution of these issues. So we've agreed here with President Abubakar that we will stay in Addis Ababa until an agreement is reached. We have borrowed the keys from the management of this hotel to lock the doors, so nobody leaves until an agreement is reached. It may not be necessary. We don't think it will be necessary to use that key. But indeed, welcome, warmly welcome to both of you, both delegations. Thanks a lot for coming. And indeed, let's get down to doing what we have to do. I'm sure the leaders of the two delegations I'm sure that both leaders of delegations would like to say something. We are negotiating now about what we do with these things in front of me. Do they move? Do they move, or do I move?
They are movable.
They are movable. Oh, okay. All right.